And we're back. Bam LA. Welcome, everybody. We are excited to bring you some awesome and great news throughout the world. And thank you for tuning in. I'm Eddie G.
I'm AJ.
This is Bam LA. Bye. First of all, let's tell our viewers out there what does Bam LA. People are probably like, oh, Bam, like the hit Bam, and but it actually stands for
by all means.
By all means, you know, by all means, give us your feedback, give us your insights, your likes, dislikes. We take bad critiques.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot of DMs and a lot of dislikes and a lot of critique, which, I mean, it really doesn't bug me at all, but I guess it just keeps pushing me to keep doing this. I mean, we started this out of, you know, because of this whole quarantine, and, you know, we wanted to get everybody's perspective on how, you know, your perspective, my perspective on how everybody's, you know, dealing with this, and, you know.
Yeah, it's you know, but in the beginning we were thinking of other ideas, you know, of how to get people excited, motivated, and, you know, let's just say for instance, one thing about eating, you know, foods and spices and drinks, but due to the virus, you know, that's what we had to talk about, and it's leading to all that, you know, to the closings and
initially we wanted to, you know, bring LA to everybody, and you know, but unfortunately we can't do that, so this is what we have to work with.
And I appreciate the beverage,
no
you know.
problem.
Shout out to Coors Light.
Whatever you do, keep it fresh.
Man, the viewers must think we're alcoholics, huh? Not
Well,
all of a sudden we're
well, we are, dude. I mean,
yeah.
Every time we get together, we're drinking, right?
I had an old coworker of mine that he would say that he is a drunk and not an alcoholic. And I'll be like, what's the difference? Or why would you say that? He was like, oh, because I don't go to meetings.
So he's
so I'm just a drunk.
He's just a drunk. So okay,
so that would be us, I guess. You know, I don't go to meetings. Do you?
No.
Yeah,
no.
we don't need
I
all
think
that.
it's I don't think my alcoholism
is that serious?
Is that severe? Yeah, no. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, LA has begun their reopening, right? Last time we talked about how they were on stage 2, so now we're actually opening up. Well, LA's began opening, reopening for small businesses and retails, right?
You know, roll over and just accept that, or you can do something about it. So that's our thinking.
What they're actually doing is curbside. Well, we had spoken about curbside pickups.
I mean, but haven't they already been doing that? I've seen Best Buy and Bevmo.
I know they have.
Yeah.
But I had driven by Shoe Warehouse, WSS, and I seen that.
Yeah, what is that? I've been there twice, but the name is WSS.
Yeah. It stands for Warehouse Shoe Sale.
Warehouse Shoe Sale.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome. 2 times?
2 times. I think I took my son back in 2017. He wanted some.
It's not fancy enough for you, or it's not a Foot Locker or a Nordstrom.
Yeah, well, I go to Foot Locker, right? Foot Locker or Champs. Have you heard of Champs?
I have. Well, you would find all those at the mall, you know, Finish Line, Champs, Foot Locker.
Yeah, Finish Line, Champs.
But I just dedicated myself to getting my shoes from WSS.
Is it a lot cheaper there? Is that what it is?
In the beginning it was.
Okay.
Now it's to the point where it's so popular with the commercials and the you know, newspaper ads that their prices are pretty much the same as
anybody else.
Yeah, but I guess because you drive to the place, it's there. You know, you're only there for that. You're out.
And it's a larger place. It's a warehouse, so I'm assuming they have a lot more variety to choose from, right? A lot more colors and
yeah, exactly what you just said. Like not only that, but gear. You know, you can find a Nike jumpsuit, Adidas jumpsuit,
Okay.
Puma. But yeah, they have so many things. But it's changed a lot from what it was before.
Yeah.
Before it used to be red and yellow. Like their colors were red and yellow. And they would sell jeans. They would sell polos, polo shirts.
Yeah. Where the I don't know what I did with my jack. 3.5 ml jack. It's alright.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they would sell other things, other than shoes, and I would buy my shirts, like my collared shirts and like polo, button ups.
Yeah.
For like $7-8. This is when I had a budget. Now I can just go to Rodale Drive, and buy my clothes out there. But yeah, so and they would be named, not name brand, but like, as men, you don't really, other than your jeans. Oh, it's not Levi's.
Yeah, I wear Levi's, bro.
Dockers or whatever,
Hey, you remember Ben Davis, dude?
Ben Davis.
Is,
Of
I used to
course,
rock those, man, with Cortez's and a white T-shirt.
Ooh, that's your homeboy stages.
Yeah. I mean, that when I was a youngster, dude. What was that? What 2000 and for me it was the 2000s. It was like 6th grade for me.
Yeah, like early 2000, late 90s, because even Dickies is still a thing now, but back then also it was Ben Davis, Dickies, the Pendleton shirts.
Yeah.
That kept you warm. Like you didn't even need a bomber jacket, just with a Pendleton you were good to go.
Yeah.
When it came to the cold. But the shoe warehouse, man, was you can come out with a whole outfit, starting off with your shoes, pants, and top.
Yeah.
And it was funny because if you spent over $100, they would give you a prize.
Oh, really?
So up against the wall, you would order, you would pay for your shoes, and then they would just point. So let's say,
what year was this?
I kid you not, man. This is, to the shoe warehouse people, you know what I'm talking about. But, probably like the beginning of the 2000s, late 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, so they would up against the wall, they would have all kinds of little gifts. So
kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese, huh?
Exactly. And it was gifts like what I remember I would get like plates from my mom, like it was those
plates. So it was just random like just household
random stuff. Yeah, dude, like a freaking a thing to crush your frijoles, to make them fritos. You know how you smash them to make them to fry your beans. It would be something like that, but
like a pestle and mortar and all that.
Like a sick ass handle on it, so I would
a
be
gold
like,
handle.
dude. But then it's like, it's free, so you would sit there, or some shoelaces.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like fat laces,
That's crazy, man.
And then little by little, it just started going away. They would eliminate the shirts and the pants.
Okay.
And they started bringing in the jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Like
track suits.
Exactly.
And all that,
And then out of nowhere, it just turned white and blue. Bam.
Dodgers, huh?
Yeah,
all Dodgers and
the Dodger colors,
purple and gold.
The Dodger colors, and now it's just like you see outside the buildings, you see all the logos of the shoes.
Yeah.
So it's stepped up, but I do miss the old school shoe warehouse.
Okay.
But they're man, that was a long story here. But they're doing curbside now because I seen the one I drove by.
You seen a line out there?
Yeah, and people were just rushing, but that's kind of crazy though.
I picked these up at I don't know if you like Coors Light. I mean, I just picked them up at Bevmo. I placed the order.
Whatever gets me in this, in
the lady that actually gave me, she's like, "Oh, you're here for AJ?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, she just looked at me. She's like, "You're just picking up these two?" I was like, "Yeah, just these two."
Wow.
Yeah.
Did she know you already? Like you're a loyal customer, drinking customer?
This is the second time I've been there.
We're like, you want the usual? Like,
Yeah, so it was 2 for $2.50.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry, $5, like $4.50.
So it's like 2 something.
Yeah.
Per can. Yeah, but hey, when it comes to free,
What is your favorite beer, man?
It depends, I guess.
Okay.
It depends on
the mood.
On the mood, yeah. But it's funny that you bring that up. When I was first dating, my wife, I was just a straight Corona guy,
Corona.
I would go with it. Yeah, I hate to even bring it up, but we would go out, to a bar or go have dinner, and it would be Corona, and the wife would be like, well, the girl at the time, my date.
Your date at the time.
She would be like, man.
What year did you get married?
Wow, really?
Out of the books. Yeah, I mean, I've known you for, 5-6 years?
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
We're going on 8, I believe. 8? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going on 8. Hopefully she's asleep by the time she sees this or hears this, so she doesn't kick my ass. But, yeah, so she would be like, is this all you drink? Like, you don't... And I'm like, Bud Light, because that's
Bud
what I would
Light?
drink with the
Budweiser?
deals,
Yeah.
Not Budweiser.
You didn't like Budweiser?
Nah, it was more of
I grew up like 10 miles away from a Budweiser, dude.
The plant?
Yeah.
Right there in the valley.
In the valley.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
off the 405?
405 in Roscoe, dude. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I used to, speaking of the valley, dude, it hit almost 100 today, dude. Like, I was out there, I was driving, I went to a...
Temperature-wise, dude.
Wow. Yeah, and it was only it was 70s out here, so usually when it 70s in LA, it'll be like 80, maybe the highest 90, but I don't know if my thermometer on the car is wrong, but I mean, it read 100, and I was like, oh, shit. It felt like 100, too.
Man.
I was in Porter Ranch.
I'm sure you were itching to pull over and grab something to drink from the Bud Light station, huh?
Oh, from Budweiser? Yeah. No, well, as a kid, my dad would drive us by there onto, I don't know if you heard of the plant. It's off of, it's like a shopping, like a strip mall, right? So there's an In-N-Out, there's Starbucks, there's a Babies R Us.
Right there in the valley?
The valley. It's all Roscoe, in between Roscoe and...
Well, what's that considered? What part of the valley?
Van Nuys, I believe.
Oh, okay,
or
Van
Panorama, right outside of Panorama. Yeah, so we used to go to this hometown buffet. I was like, what is this? Late 90s, right? Early 2000s. And we used to drive by Roscoe, and you could just smell the fermentation of the
bar leaf.
Yeah, the bar leaf.
That's because you could take a good whiff off the freeway when you're hauling ass.
Yeah. My dad would always tell me, he's like, yeah, don't drink beer. That right there, what you're smelling is cow piss. I was like, oh shit, cow piss, huh?
That was his way for you. Not
for me, yeah, his way to kind of deter me from not drinking beer, right? But it didn't stop me, no.
Well, what was funny, when I was little, back in the early 70s, they would somewhat let me taste it.
Yeah.
Supposedly, so I would, how like a kid tastes something and it's nasty, and that's
it. They're not.
So they would say, yeah, dale un poquito a Lady, para que no le guste tomar cerveza.
Yeah.
And yeah, that didn't work. I tried that on my boys, and I don't think it's gonna work either.
Yeah.
But back to the story about dating first times dating the wifey. Yeah, so she would be like, do you drink anything else? And I'd be like, yeah, Bud Light, because of my tios. Oh man, me and the tios, and my family are big. But same thing with me now. It's like whatever anybody brings over.
Yeah.
Or I take, or it's at someone's, house, it's, if it's nice and cold, I'll take a whiff, but I'm more of a Modelo guy. Like
Modelo's your favorite beer?
Yeah, like if I go, especially now because they sell the 7-ounce bottles.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
Yeah, and they come in a 24 pack, but pretty much that's what I guess that would be my favorite.
What's your favorite beer?
Yeah.
I was gonna bring Stella again. I mean, that's my favorite beer, but it didn't seem like you liked it too much.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I did. But you saw what happened with the first episode when we had those.
We had like 6 of them.
But I think everyone's starting with the curbside. are managing, their sales through that, which is good because a lot of companies need to start doing it because they're not making any money. Yeah.
So the NBA, man, they have a new CEO. He's in China, dude.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he from China?
I do not know. I know his last name is Ma, M-A. I don't know who. I was Power 106 this morning was talking about it. So apparently, this guy's first task is to, squash the beef with China, dude. Because you remember last year when the Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey tweeted something about, I guess something was going on in Hong Kong last year, right? Mm-hmm. They were having like riots and all kinds of.
Yeah, because they were like protesting the government regarding issues.
Yeah.
And I guess that manager was for the protesters, right?
Yeah, he was. And so I guess he tweeted and China took it down and they just stopped showing all NBA games, dude. Fucking Hong Kong.
I remember that. Yeah, because there was supposed to be some games out in China too, and they had canceled that, and a lot of the jerseys that were being made with the actual like in Chinese writing, like
that all stopped too.
That all stopped. Yeah, they were. Yeah, so that's crazy. Yeah, we might have to check that out. See if he's from China.
As long as I've known you, I don't think I've ever asked you. Are you a Lakers fan?
I am.
Yeah.
I am, and we are going through a tough
season right now, dude.
Not only the season, but
it's kind of ended, and there's some simulations out there if they were going to win or not.
Yeah, we like I'm part of the team.
Well, we are, bro. We live in LA, and we're Lakers fans.
We were destined to even win the whole thing,
Yeah.
We were a cool winning streak. Everybody was coming back healthy. And this occurred, with the virus, and then not too long ago we had the passing of Kobe.
Okay.
Which that.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe, dude.
Yeah, shout out to him, his family, and the other people that passed away in the
7 other people, him and his daughter, and 7 other people, dude.
Yeah, but I'm a diehard Laker fan,
Yeah.
I would say I'm a Laker fan, not diehard.
That's right, huh? You're a Miami Dolphins fan.
Yeah, that's That I am a diehard. I can.
Why is that though? I mean, you grew up here in.
I'm a native. I'm a true LA boy. Born and raised. So the reason is, and the people that are close to me know this story, but.
So I'm not that close to you that you've never.
No, I'm telling you. I would say maybe 5, 6 years old.
Okay.
I fell in love with the actual mammal, the actual dolphin.
Oh.
They might have been in the light. Yeah, like I would see books about it.
Just dolphins, dude, right?
Yeah, the actual. And I would just read about them, and the pictures, how they swam, what they ate, what, like the babies were called. Obviously, they're not called. No, they're called calves. Just like a cow calf.
Yeah,
That's what they're called. And when they're, when they're all together, it's called a school of dolphins. Not like a pack of wolves. So I was just getting all kinds of information. Just was, mesmerized by
the dolphins.
The actual, and I would cut out, like from magazines, and I would put it on my wall, and then on my folder or like my backpack, I would paste,
glue and paste.
Just
Crazy,
and so as I got familiar with sports. And
naturally,
like I would see the Dodgers, the Lake, because they were, from LA, and even Chivas, which is, my soccer team, from Mexico.
Yeah.
So when I discovered that there was an actual team team's mascot was a dolphin, and I could wear it on my jacket, on my hat, my sweater.
Didn't matter the colors, right? Yeah, you were just...
Didn't even matter if it was the other side of the country,
Yeah.
It was it. And, my mom, my father knew about it, and they were like, they would buy me my, my jackets, my beanies, my hats. Got me a starter jacket that I still have. And, I tried it on about a year ago and it fit. If I try it on now, it's not. I don't know why. Maybe the drinking.
Drinking and the stay-at-home quarantine, right?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's a team I do have a lot of love for. To the point where my baby brother, shout out to Mario and Lucy, the Lopez. I think he's even more of a diehard fan. Like my brother can,
Miami fan.
Yes, he could tell you the picks that we got on the draft that just passed.
For this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
He could tell you what school they went to. He could tell you the position.
Oh, he does his homework, huh?
It's just he pretty much surprises me all the time when it comes to the team. And my sister-in-law, her name's Lucy. She'll tell him she gets like, because he can sit there and just talk about it. But I have love for the Lakers. Hopefully the season starts again. But
what do you think of LeBron? I heard people were being creative and talking about maybe he'll get traded. If Anthony Davis leaves. I personally don't like LeBron. I don't care for him. I can't say I dislike him or like him because he started with the Cavs, went with Miami Heat, and then he went back to the Cavs, and now he's with the Lakers.
So pretty much his whole career
has been back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a Laker fan, right? You build I don't want to say hatred, dislike. Did you say?
Yeah.
Of the man because he was a Cleveland Cavalier.
Yeah.
Then he went to Miami. He wins titles in both, so you're sitting there like, F this guy, right?
Yeah.
F him.
Naturally, dude.
And you're a sports guy, you're a Laker fan, and you're like, so when the news broke out that he might be joining the Lakers, you're sitting there like, because you understand his game.
Yeah.
He's a dominant player, so you're
he
like,
is. He's a
what?
beast, dude.
So
Yeah.
he's coming to the Lakers, so now you're sitting there like, do I want him?
Yeah.
Can we, can he come here and win a title for us? And so the deal does happen. So now he's here and you're sitting like, okay, so now you have to sit there and... Could you call yourself a two-face?
No.
You know what I mean? Because
at
one point you were like, you want him to miss that shot. You want him to lose.
Of course,
as a matter of fact, when he lost against Golden State, you were sort of happy.
Yeah.
And to see his reaction and the way he walked away, pissed, like, yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah. I think all of LA was like that. Most of LA, because I know there's a lot of LeBron fans out there here in LA.
Yeah, he has a cool little,
following.
Yeah. And so now back to over here, he's a Laker, and you're like, that first year, we don't make the playoffs, Come next year, he gets help from AD.
Yeah.
And we're just smashing teams, like looking like the old Laker, teams from back in the days. But who knows? Hopefully they do start it up. But
hopefully they open up everything, dude. I can't wait, dude.
I would hate to lose them, I would hate to lose AD, so it's.
I'd rather lose LeBron and keep AD. I think LA could do without, LeBron.
We'll see. Hopefully, I haven't heard anything about the season starting back up. So who knows? I know football is gonna start no matter what.
Yeah, that's not holding back.
The NFL ain't giving a shit. Like I already saw the schedule for the season.
Okay.
I think they're gonna be backed up a month or so, but the season's gonna start no matter what. I don't know if they're doing no audience with audience, or I haven't heard him.
It'll probably be with audience, dude.
Yeah,
It'll probably be with audience.
Heard the NFL talk about that.
You can't have NFL without people in the stands.
Can't. But we'll see. We'll see.
So you heard what Trump said? Obamagate, dude. Obamagate.
That dude's crazy, man.
Yeah, he was like, some things have happened here in our country and they've been terrible, dude. You know, Obamagate, dude. I don't know. He's an embarrassment, dude. I can't with him. I'm done talking about him today.
I know, but I guess the one what just happened, I would say, a couple days ago.
Oh, when
with that reporter.
Which one? The guy, or I saw the one with the guy.
The lady.
Yeah. That was like
reporter.
Yeah,
the female reporter. Yeah. Sorry. When she had asked, why does it have to be a competition regarding the virus? You know, that we're better. Yeah. We're handling it. You know, our cases are gone down than what they were. And he was like, I don't know. Why don't you go ask China?
That's fucked up. You know what it is? I think he's just a misogynist, dude, and he honestly, I think he hates the fact of a woman with power or some sort of title.
Right.
You get me?
That's able to. He's sort of like, you're able to speak to me. Like,
yeah, or address him in any type of way. You get me? I mean, I feel bad for Melania, dude. I can only imagine how that relationship goes.
Does she even speak?
I don't think so, dude.
My goodness, like I don't think I've heard, other than I forget she had said something about I can't remember, but she did a speech, not a speech, she just said some words regarding, I forget what it was, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to look it up, but she had it was so hard for her to get those words out, you know. It's like, I'm sure everything was written for her, but it was
and
just
for her to memorize everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just,
and I just feel bad. Like, they should have never done that to her, you know. But hey, she chose that life.
Yeah, she did.
Pobrecita. One thing. How is your family with us doing this? Are they excited about it?
My wife watches and listens to a lot of podcasts, so she was initially she was for it. I mean, she heard the first two and she's like, hey, you guys could do a lot better. But yeah, I've been getting support from them.
Yeah. Parents and
I hardly talk to my dad, but when I do talk to my father, I haven't mentioned it to him, honestly. No. I mean, it's always about work, and
he's probably that old school father that's like, ¿Qué chingados es eso?
Yeah, what is that? What is that?
¿Te crees DJ?
Yeah, basically. But did you ever get that video I sent you? I sent you a video. I think I messaged you. Yeah, I sent you a video about there was this guy on a telephone post, dude. Or a power. No, he was on a power post. So I'm at Home Depot picking up some materials, and there's this. I walk out and there's this dude on top of a power line post, and there's tons of fire trucks everywhere trying to figure out how to get him down.
You think the store's on fire? Like,
yeah, I think
shit, everything's half off.
Yeah, so he's up there. Apparently, he stated somebody was chasing him. Yeah.
And that was the best time for him. Yeah. The best place for him to go. It's up on a pole.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I wonder what happened. Did you see her?
No, I got in the car and left. It just took off, dude.
And got that picture.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I mean, that's all the time that we have for today. I'm AJ.
I'm Eddie G.
Until next time.
This is Bam LA.